Two Perth musicians have created a music streaming app they say will provide more direct benefits to performers than the dominant streaming platforms. Frustrated by the tiny returns many artists receive from the likes of Spotify and Apple Music, they want to ensure bands get a fair go.
Grace Newton-Wordsworth is putting everything into realising her dream of becoming a full-time musician.
I was never good at speaking, so I'll turn again to singing.
She and her band, Joan and the Giants, already have 8 songs on a streaming platform.
We've had about 70,000 streams altogether on Spotify, and I think that's just a couple of $100 in pay.
A recent United Nations report calculated Spotify pays an average of less than half a cent per stream. It would take 1 million streams to make about $4,000, half what it costs for the band to record, make a video and promote a song.
It's just tricky. You don't get paid much, which is why I work 5 other jobs and do a lot of other things to support myself as an artist.
Perth musicians Mel Bainbridge and Harry Deluxe are now trying to do something to improve the returns for singers and bands. They're creating a music streaming app called The Pack for unsigned original local artists.
All we're doing is turning the business model of streaming on its head. So instead of effectively benefiting the people at the top, it benefits the creators. So it gives them a revenue stream.
Listeners and businesses will be able to subscribe to the app as patrons, with the money going straight into the pockets of artists.
There's no labels or middlemen, so we're actually cutting out a very big part of that conversation, and it's meaningful to artists because they'll get a much larger percentage of the streaming royalty.
As a locally based app, it won't have the scale of one of the major streaming services, but the creators believe it will benefit artists more. Artists will receive 40% of all revenue, and the rest will help develop the business.
The music belongs to them, it's their creative, it's their heart and soul, so they deserve to be paid for it.
Listeners can help curate playlists in participating businesses.
There's only so much we can do with the decor, but this way they get to have that vibe that they were after.
It just connects you straight with the listener who can come straight and support you.
While it's still being trialled, there are plans to launch the app commercially next year. Nick Perpich, ABC News.
Sport and Melbourne's unusual build-up